subscribers to another Parallax ASMR video. I am so thrilled to be making this video because it is a special celebration for 250 subscribers. I feel like it was just a month ago that I was making the special video for 100 subscribers, and actually it was less than a month ago, which is insane to me. So I'm going to jump right in. I have some just basic triggers to share with you while I thank some of the subscribers that I've had and the commenters. I'm gonna be all over the place in this video because I'm so excited to be making this. I feel like it was so quick to get to this point. It was not what I expected at all. I think I mentioned in the 100 subscriber special that I was totally expecting it to be 6 months to a year before I hit 100 subscribers, and now here I am at 250 within a month and a half. It's insane to me. So, first off, I have this. I found this. Every time I make a video with a bunch of, with a trigger assortment, I always just go through my house and look for triggers to share that might, things that might sound good. And this is a travel bottle for shampoo or whatever this is. It smells amazing. It's body wash maybe, or lotion. Oh, it says it up here, shower gel. Oh no. It does smell really, really nice. I don't even know why I opened that. Okay. So, first off, I wanted to thank some of the top commenters on my videos. First, I have Sages. That's S and then the number 4 for an A. I'm assuming GES. Sages. I have seen 8 comments from Sages since I started my channel. So that's the top commenter. So thank you, Sages. A special thank you to you, especially because you always say that my videos help you sleep, and you always wish me a good night, which is really nice. And I'm very thankful to have you here. Next, I have Mireti. That's MIRETY. And there's also a heart emoji in the username. Mireti was one of my first subscribers. In fact, they were the first subscriber that has their subscribers public, because you can turn off, or subscriptions public, because you can turn off public subscriptions on YouTube. So Mireti has been here since the very beginning. I think they commented on my very first video, and since then there have been a total of 7 comments. So a special thank you to Mireti. Thank you for being here from the very beginning and supporting me for the past month and a half. Next, I wanted to thank Gunsander the Banner. That's user sounds. Next, I wanted to, let's get a different trigger here actually. This is one of my favorite triggers to use. Next, I wanted to thank Gabriella Swells 06. That's GABRiellaSwales06. That user has commented 5 times. Also, I figured I should say here that YouTube Studio, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the app that shows you like all of your stats and things like that. I feel like it's not very good. There's no easy or convenient way to look at all of your comments across your entire channel. So I had to go video by video and look at each comment individually. So I apologize if I missed anybody in here. I don't think I did, but if there's someone that I miss in any of these lists that I have of people that I wanted to thank, I apologize. And if that's the case, just leave a comment down below and I will make a special call out to you in the next video like this, which will probably be 500 subscribers. Okay. Next this is a tough one. BHGVIU7ESTU. It's still very difficult to write backwards. That user has commented 5 times as well, mostly on my early videos too, and that was when I didn't have many subscribers or people commenting, so thank you. Next, I wanted to give a special thank you to BiscuitHead27. That's BiscuitHead27. That user has commented 4 times since I started my channel. Thank you, BiscuitHead27. Also, great name. And the last recurring commenter that I wanted to thank, I did 4 comments and above. Kind of just picked an arbitrary number. The last commenter, the top commenter that I wanted to thank is Kumi. That's underscore KUUMII underscore. That user has also commented 4 times. And they routinely say that they think I deserve more subscribers and views, which I am so thankful for. Let's swap triggers. Next I have this sushi rolling mat. These are bamboo sticks, and they're held together with string, and this is for rolling up sushi. Sometimes my wife and I make homemade sushi, which is a lot of fun. Anyway, that's why we have this. Next, I wanted to thank the first commenter who has ever time-stamped my triggers. I thought that was so cool when I saw it. To me, it was kind of like a sign that I'm doing things user is Angelus Squiffle 3845. That's ANGELUSQuiffle3845. I thought that was really cool. That comment kind of made my day. Next, I wanted to give a special shout out to two of my favorite comments. The first comes from Ivor4848. It also could be Lover4848. I couldn't tell if it was an I or an L. But it's either I or L and then BER4848. And it's on my video entitled It's 2 a.m. Why Aren't You Asleep Yet? This ASMR will help. And the comment was, oh, this is scrumptious. I love this a lot. And someone calling something that I made scrumptious just kind of made my day. I feel like that's a special milestone that you don't often hear get to the point where someone calls your creative work scrumptious. And it was difficult to pick an actual favorite comment, so I set aside two. I also wanted to thank LilyArt088. That's LilyArt088. It was on my video entitled Classic AMR for Fast Sleep. And the comment was kind of long, but it started with Holy Mother of all that is saint. This was phenomenal. And that really made me laugh, so I had to give it a special shout out here and a thank you to LilyArt088. Let's swap triggers. I feel like tapping is the easiest thing for me to do while I'm focused on other things. So here's a little tapping. This is a disc golf disc. My wife and I got into disc golf very briefly. We played like 4 or 5 times. But we have been meaning to go back and play. I wanted to give a special shout out to other ASM artists who have commented on my videos. I should say again that YouTube Studio, it doesn't make it very easy to sort through comments, so these are the ones that I found. I'm sorry if I missed somebody. And also these are the people who had ASMR in their YouTube handle, so it was easy to see that they were an ASMR artist. There might have been other people who don't have ASMR in their name. Again, if that's the case, just let me know and I'll give you a special shout out in the 500 subscriber special. So first up, I wanted to thank Anyala ASMR. Next, Soggy's ASMR. One of the most recent ones was Spirits ASMR Vault. Thank you for commenting and for watching. Next up, I wanted to thank Sleepy Loon ASMR. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up is one from quite a while ago. Quite a while ago, it's only been a month and a half, but longer ago than the others. Is ASMR Wishes. And lastly, I wanted to thank the girl with the mic ASMR. I'm gonna put the like a screenshot of those creators' names as I'm saying them, so that if you want to check them out, you can, and you can go support other small creators as well. I thought it would be fun to choose like a favorite video that I've made so far. My least favorite video from like a quality perspective is the one that I published the day before this one goes live. I just felt like it was, I don't know, I'm not really sure why I didn't love it. I'm gonna get something else. How about some glass sounds? I just felt like the video that went live the day before this one was kind of like all over the place, and some of the triggers just seemed, I don't know, a little weird. I wasn't even gonna post it, but my wife told me that I should, and it pains me to say this, but she's usually right, so I did. So that was my least favorite, but my favorite video, and this isn't in terms of quality, it's more in terms of like how much fun it was for me to create. If you've watched all of my videos, you could probably guess it was the one where I made the knight from Hollow Knight with perler beads. I really like doing small creative crafts like that. Not that it was super creative, but it just like it takes your focus, and you kind of have to focus on that for an hour, and it's almost like meditative. And I also just got the things that I was working with didn't really make much noise, so I got to just ramble the entire time. And I like talking, I guess. I'm not a very talkative person in person, but put a camera in front of me and for some reason I just can't shut up. So I got to ramble that entire time. And I like that. So that was my favorite video to make so far. And then lastly, I'm gonna get something else. I have this wooden bowl with these tiles. These are for playing Go. I made my friend a Go board a couple years ago, and I bought these to go with it. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to do was just recap some of the things that I've learned making ASMR for a month and a half. In case you're interested, I don't know. The first thing is that people seem to like personal videos. I don't know if this is because of AI, like changing the internet. I feel like everything that you see now, you have to look at and kind of scrutinize and decide whether or not it's real or just fake. And it's crazy now that we have to do that for both written content and video content and pictures too. But I wonder, I've seen a lot of videos, I do a lot of research about how to grow YouTube channels, which I'm sure a lot of other small creators do. I've seen a lot of videos recently about how like talking to camera, casual videos like this with not a ton of editing are doing really well now. And I kind of wonder if that's because of how AI is changing things, or if it's just like a natural progression. Like YouTube was like the Wild West where nobody knew what worked or what people liked, and then you had like super highly edited content. Like I don't know if I want to mention specific channels, but I'm sure you can think of some. Where it's more like watching a TV show that was produced for some TV network rather than a single creator on YouTube. And it seems like it's kind of moving back toward the personal, talking to the camera type videos, and I feel like that's just what ASMR is. I mean, there have been AI ASMR videos, which I'm sure you've seen, but I feel like this kind of thing where people just talk to the camera, whisper, play with things that make nice noises, I feel like that's never gonna go out of style because we like connecting to people. And I also wonder, I mean, I think that it works particularly well for ASMR because ASMR is supposed to be comforting, right? Like, that's the big thing. It's making you feel comfortable, and what's the word? Butterfly. No, not cocoon. Chrysalis. Yeah. Or chrysalis. Chrysalism is the feeling of like amniotic tranquility, where you're kind of cloistered. It's like when you get wet outside in the rain and the cold, and then you come in and it's all cozy and warm. ASMR is all about that coziness, and connecting to people is inherently comfortable. I mean, not comfortable for everybody, but we all like connection. That's what I mean. And I feel like this kind of video where you're just talking to someone, ramble about their day, or how many subscribers they're thankful to have, just lends itself well to people enjoying it. And the second thing I learned is that the ASMR community is really supportive. Not only have I gotten lots of comments on videos that aren't that great, that have been like super supportive, but I've also, as you saw previously, I've gotten comments, and well, yeah, actually positive feedback from other small ASMR creators, and it's just really nice. I've had other YouTube channels in the past that have not gone so well with regard to positive comments, and I have not gotten a single negative comment on this channel yet. I really hope I'm not testing fate. I'm sure there's probably someone out there who's like, oh, I can't wait to give the first negative comment. That's okay. I know it's coming, so we might as well get it over with. Somebody leave a negative comment down below. But yeah, I'm very thankful to be a part of this community, even though it's a small part so far. And I'm thankful that everybody's just so supportive. With that being said, I do like constructive criticism, so as long as you're not nasty, if you think that there's something I can do better, I would love to hear it. And the last thing I learned is that putting yourself out there doesn't always have to be terrifying. I was really nervous to start this channel, and I haven't told anyone outside of my immediate family what I'm doing, because it's, I don't know, it gives me a little bit of anxiety and stress, but I was nervous even to make videos initially, and here I am 40 videos later, a month and a half in. Yeah, sometimes you just have to put yourself out there and see what happens. So that is all I have for you today. Let's bring this full circle and go back to this wonderful noise. Thank you so much for 250 subscribers, for all of the support that you've given me, for the, I think there are 89 comments total, for all of the likes on the videos, for all of the views. I'm super thankful to have you all here, whether you're subscribed or not. I'm thankful that you are giving anything that I create the time of day. I understand how thank you again.